Close look at him. Set. Racing, and Land King paced away perfectly. Out wide, Zippy Tax won the start. Land King settling down in second place, and Dunveen is third. Merchant Joe very slowly away up the 30-metre handicap and is a long last after travelling 150 metres. Into the first turn they run. Zippy Tax clear by 2 lengths on Land King. 2 away third, Dunveen. It's close up fourth the fence. A galloper in midfield. Arc Time is galloping, and Corsican Gold copped a check. Honest Admiral fifth on the outside of its close up, 2 lengths to Joy's leader from Tudor Hero, who stepped away well. Then Trois Flex, Arc Time pacing again from Corsican Gold, and 2 off last is Merchant Joe. Down the back, racing inside the 1600, 40.2 for the lead time. And the leader is Zippy Tax by 2 lengths on Land King. A similar margin to Dunveen, who is third. Honest Admiral fourth, and the first one to face the breeze from its close-up fifth offence. Joy's leader midfield, but tracking forward nicely behind Honest Admiral. 2 lengths to Tudor Hero. Then Trois Flex on the outside of Arc Time. 1.5 lengths to Corsican Gold. And 2 off last is Merchant Joe. As they make their way around the home turn, they square to get the bell. Just short of 1,200 metres to pace. Zippy Tax in front, has been there from the outset. 31.7 for the first quarter. It's Zippy Tax by 1.5 lengths on Land King, who's now coming off the fence. Dunveen in third place. Honest Admiral now fourth, 1 by 1. Then it's close up fifth on the inside from Joy's leader. Trois Flex is next on the inside of Tudor Hero. 1 length to Corsican Gold. Second last Arc Time. And Merchant Joe is last, but easing 3 wide to commence a run as they travel inside the half. Just short of 800 metres to pace. It's Zippy Tax clear by a 1/2 length on Land King. At 32.6 for the second quarter. In third place, Dunveen from Honest Admiral. Joy's leader out 3, make it 4 wide now, and starting a fast run from its close-up and Tudor Hero. Trois Flex under pressure from Merchant Joe, Corsican Gold, and Arc Time drops out a long last, heading towards the 400. The favourite Land King runs to the front by 1 length on Honest Admiral and Joy's leader. Then Dunveen. Zippy Tax is gone. Tudor Hero is wide, but held up for a run. Corsican Gold is going through the centre from its close-up. Then Trois Flex and Merchant Joe. Land King at the 200 flattens in front by 1.5 lengths on Dunveen, who's battling away okay. Then Joy's leader and Tudor Hero out wide. Land King in front inside the 100. Joy's leader coming after Land King. Then Dunveen. It's Land King in front of Joy's leader. Tudor Hero rattling down the outside. The favourite's too good. Land King first, second Tudor Hero. Third, a tight photo between Joy's leader and Dunveen. Then it's close up, who had little luck from Merchant Joe, a good run. Corsican Gold was next from Trois Flex. Well back, Honest Admiral, a break to Zippy Tax, and Arc Time, the last one across the line.
Excellent standing start, barrier manners, and the fact it had 20 metres start on Tudor Hero wins the race for Land King number 6.
First and second into the final. It's next week, next Saturday, racing. November Sunsets come out nicely off the inside and dash straight to the lead from Sparkling Image. Pinto's on the outside of those, and then Fox Print. 4 behind those was Fine Winter, followed by National Dingaan, Miss Jackie and Alison Ray. November Sunset went to the back, about 4 in front, Sparkling Image, Pinto. Over on the fence was Fox Print, about 6 behind them, Fine Winter, International Dingaan and Alison Ray, but it's all November Sunset. November Sunset about 8 or 10 in front. Going to second, Fox Print, but November Sunset far too good. November Sunset wins nicely. Fox Print is second. Third, Pinto, Sparkling Image. A break in the field of Fine Winter, Alison Ray, National Dingaan and Miss Jackie. Good.
Number 2, November Sunset, winning semi-final number 4 of the NCA National Futurity over Fox Print. So those 2 greyhounds go through to next Saturday's final.
They're all trotting. Lord Crest from the inside. There's the blue light. We have a start out wide on the track. Totem Toto was away pretty well. Profile getting back centre field and wide, just taken quietly early, and Family Trust gets across Lord Crest. Totem Toto forging on, and from the second row, Finance Man was away brilliantly, although he's trapped out 3 wide, but going on with it around Dalray Hanover. Profile also out 3 deep, down on the inside, Lord Crest. Further back in the field then behind those, Fergie's Rocket inside of Filbert Street. Handsome Rebel back third last, Roman Rung next to last, and Artist, after drawing wide from barrier 6, has had to go right back and go to the inside. As they go go down the back straight, and Totem Toto was in front, but now Finance Man went right on with it and has worked to the lead. So from a wide draw off the second row, Finance Man leads. Profile now up in second place on the outside of Totem Toto. They were followed then by Delray Hanover, who now gets some cover. Over on the inside was Family Trust. Further back in the field to Filbert Street. It covers up Lord Crest, who's 4 back the fence. Then Handsome Rebel around the outside of Fergie's Rocket. And the last two are racing one off the rail, and they are Roman Rung, and Ardius is last of all on the back of Roman Rung. Completed one circuit, and they're in the straight once again with 2 laps to go, and the leader is Finance Man. Shows the way about 4 metres clear to Profile. He's going to have to do it tough over the 2,600 metre journey. In behind the leader, Totem Toto's getting a nice run. One out, one back is Delray Hanover, also enjoying nice cover. Back on the inside then was Family Trust. Filbert Street midfield on the outside. Lord Crest is down on the inside of Handsome Rebel. Fergie's Rocket's 5 back the fence. Roman Rung around the outside, and last of all is Ardius, and Ardius would be about 35 metres off the leader. Into the back straight they go once again with just under a lap and 3/4 left to go, and Finance Man now getting a nice run in front. He leads by 4 metres to Profile, just happy and content to sit up on the outside second. There's still a fair way to go. Over on the inside is Totem Toto, then Delray Hanover, who's covering up. Over on the inside, Family Trust. Now here's Roman Rung whipping around them from the rear. In the centre was Filbert Street. Down on the inside, Lord Crest. Handsome Rebel getting onto the back of Roman Rung. I don't think Profile will let him get into the breeze. Further back in the field was Ardius, and now one off the rail at the rear was Fergie's Rocket. Onto the home turn again. They've quickened up front. The first quarter was run in 33.6. Into the straight, and the leader is Finance Man, 3 metres in front of Profile. Yeah, Roman Rung stuck out there 3 wide. Totem Toto is in behind the leader as they come down to get the siren with 1 full circuit to go. Delray Hanover the centre. Handsome Rebel not quite up onto the back of Roman Rung. In the centre, Filbert Street. Down on the inside, Family Trust. Ardius tracking home 3 deep, but he'll have to go very wide in the last lap. In the centre then Fergie's Rocket, and over on the inside is Lord Crest. Second quarter in 32.1, so they only sped up a little, and they head to the back straight. Finance Man the leader. He worked early, but he's had a pretty good run since. Leads by a metre. Profiles the testing material on the outside. Roman Rung under pressure. They're sprinting down the back. Totem Toto trying to get off the rail. Delray Hanover just keeping him in. Handsome Rebel dives back to the inside, and then Ardius racing to the 400. The leader, Finance Man, ahead in front. Profile ghosts up on the outside and almost draws level. They've got 6 metres on Totem Toto. Every chance to third. Further back in the field, Delray Hanover, Roman Rung, and out wide Ardius. Onto the home turn though. Profile grinding away. Got 2 metres in front of Finance Man as they swing for home. They're 8 metres in front of Totem Toto. Delray Hanover. Profile goes straight past this one on the inside. Finance Man. By geez, a good horse, Profile. He's racing away in the straight. This is a great exhibition of square gating, and Profile kills them. Wins by about 8 metres to Finance Man. They had every chance to beat him. He was just far too good. Profile. Third home, Totem Toto. Further back in the field behind those, Delray Hanover, Fergie's Rocket with Ardius, Roman Rung, then a gap to Lord Crest. There's some stragglers. Filbert Street behind those from Family Trust, and Handsome Rebel made an error in the home straight and ran last.
What a run. Class act. Profile number 4 over 12, Finance Man, and 5, Totem Toto, 4, 12 and 5. The best trotter in South Australia by a country mile is Profile. Updating Moonee
Again, well missing it was Footrod Frost, and diving up in the middle was Notice Class, and in the centre also Hidden Harry. Out wide as Whirlpool. Oh, one went via the cape on the turn out of the straight. Flash Copy and took everything around it out of play. Down the back, and Footrod Frost by virtue of a dream inside run has taken the front. Race 3 lengths clear from Notice Class and Whirlpool. 3 further back, Hidden Harry, followed by Apache Lily, Concealed Weapon, and also Flash Copy from Armistice Raffle, but straightening up, and Footrod Frost out by 5 lengths in no danger of defeat. Footrod Frost wins well. Footrod Frost over second was Whirlpool. Third, Notice Class from Hidden Harry, and Concealed Weapon from Flash Copy. Second last, Armistice Lily, and back last of all, or Apache Lily with Armistice Raffle.
187. Thanks very much to Rod Fuller tonight, calling the Greyhounds from Penrith. 187 on race number 10. Have a safe trip home, Rod. Dividend today.
Race 7, Moonee Valley, second heat of the Trotting Championship. All set, green light comes up and they're racing out wide. Lennon has gone away very quickly. On his inside, Spiker Light has galloped out, and Dashing Chief he leads, being tackled by Lennon on the outside. He's about to run to the lead on the top turn. Lennon the first time. He draws 3 metres in front of Dashing Chief. 8 metres away, Fraggle Rock. He gets into third placing as Lennon leads early. Behind him, Dashing Chief is up in the air. 8 metres away, Quick Kiwi on the outside of Cano Joe, followed by Lynn's Choice and Mary's Glory. 4 metres away, William D. D, followed by Idle Scott, Diggers Idle, and 15 metres away is Sparklight, travelling down the straight towards the 1800, and in his favoured roll, Lennon leads by 6 metres to Fraggle Rock. The pair have broken away at the judge the first time by 15 metres to Cano Joe. Lens Choice fourth, comes one off the fence, followed by Quick Kiwi fifth. 4 metres away, Idle Scott on the inside of Mary's Glory. 6 metres away, William D, followed by Diggers Idle. Dashing Chief is second last, and last on the rail is Sparklight. Lead time out of the straight, 56.3. Down the back inside the 1600, it's Lennon by 4 metres to Fraggle Rock. Some 20 metres away, third Cano Joe. The outside, Lens Choice doing it the hard way, followed by Quick Kiwi. Then Mary's Glory. She's having a nice run tonight on the outside, trailed up in turn by William D. On the rail is Idle Scott, 6 metres to Diggers Idle. Dashing Chief is second last, and Sparklight is back of the tail. A good 40 metres had covered the field before the turn once again, and Lennon still in control by 5 metres to Fraggle Rock. 8 metres away, third Lens Choice on the outside of Cano Joe. Then Quick Kiwi on the rail. Every chance on the outside for Mary's Glory. On her back in turn, William D. On the rail is Idle Scott. Third last is Dashing Chief on the outside of Diggers Idle, and last on the rail is Sparklight. They've got a lap to go at the 900. Lennon still in front, and he's bid the lead all the way by 2.5 metres. Lens Choice on the outside draws up closer. She's had no luck from the outset though. Fraggle Rock on the leader's back. He's had a very good run. 4 metres away, Cano Joe. Then Mary's Glory to fifth on the outside, followed by William D, who now pulls to the outside. Also making ground is Dashing Chief from last. Quick Kiwi comes off the rail, followed by Idle Scott and Diggers Idle, and 6 metres to Sparklight. At the 550 down the back, it's Lennon held together by 2 metres to Lens Choice. Fraggle Rock on the leader's back. Mary's Glory now pulls to the outside, 3 wide, so William D is out 4 wide, and Dashing Chief under pressure 5 wide. Then Quick Kiwi, Idle Scott making ground 3 out, followed by Cano Joe, Diggers Idle, and 10 metres away Sparklight. On the home turn of the 250, Lennon just in front. There doesn't seem to be all that much there. A neck in front, Lens Choice is joining it quickly. Mary's Glory coming at the pair with William D joining in. Lennon gone at the 150. Lens Choice in front of Mary's Glory. William D is joining in, and now Fraggle Rock has got the run back on the rail. It's coming home to they won. Fraggle Rock has got the run just in time, and Fraggle Rock has won by a metre. Mary's Glory, I reckon, second, and nose to Lens Choice third. William D close up. So too was Diggers Idle and Idle Scott. Then Quick Kiwi, a gap to Lennon. He carved up quickly, followed by Cano Joe, Dashing Chief, and Sparklight has run last. Number 6, the winner, Fraggle Rock.
2 of the trotters racing at Wentworth Park.
Sports Blades won the start. Wide Zilda, Treasure Man showing speed. Along the fence, Subtle Fox is getting a good trail to go out after them. Just behind those, Biddy's Choice, followed by Tango Mary. Sports Blades in bother, and at the tail there, Winner Dollar and Lonesome Me down the back. And the leader was Zilda. Shows the way from Treasure Man. In third position, Subtle Fox. 2 to Tango Mary and Biddy's Choice behind them. The leader was Zilda, but here's the fave, Subtle Fox, wearing them down. Subtle Fox goes to Zilda, and Subtle Fox gets up. Subtle Fox wins from Zilda, Tango Mary third, then Treasure Man, Lonesome Me. Further back then was Biddy's Choice and Winner Dollar, and Sports Blade trails the field. In fact, failed to complete the course. Finished
175, thanks Peter. After Wentworth Park race 9, an equal race record to Fraggle Rock at Moonee Valley. The race record, a mile rate of 2:1.2, has been equalled by the New Zealander.
Often racing in the final event, and the 8-ball jumped fairly well with Dr. Soki. Perestroika's missed it by 25 lengths, and going to the front, French Fortune out of the straight from Dr. Soki, followed by Withy, Sir Christopher Whiteout, and then the 8-ball Royal Descent, and then Mini Band, followed by Raynor Bray, and then Majestic Mission second last, and right out of it Perestroika. Down the back they've got about 1900 to go, and travelling okay in front is French Fortune. It leads by about a length and a half. In second placing on the fence, Dr. Soki. Over on the outside there was French Fortune. They were followed down on the inside by the 8-ball. The next in the event, Mini Band, Royal Descent, and then Raynor Bray and Majestic Mission as second last, and right out of it Perestroika. Onto the side of the track with 2 to go, and French Fortune as the pilot. Over on the outside, Sir Christopher, Dr. Soki on the rail, and then with ease, 1 out, 1 back, down on the fence, and going well as the 8-ball. They were followed then by Mini Band over on the outside, The next in the event then moving up was Raynor Bray. Royal Descent in front of it, and they were followed then by Majestic Mission. And last of all in the event is Perestroika as they run out of the straight, just short of 15.50 to go as they run out of the home straight into the back, and going nicely French Fortune. One on Dr. Soki on the fence, a neck on the outside as Sir Christopher, 1 length further back the 8 ball, a length on the outside then to Withies. They were followed then by Mini Band. Royal Descent pulling hard next, followed by Raynor Bray, and last of all is Majestic Mission, and forget all about Perestroika at the tail end of the field as they run up to the corner. 1100 metres to go with the bell coming up this time, and French Fortune for Darren McCall, the leader by 3 parts of a length now on Sir Christopher. A neck back on the rail, Dr. Soki, 1 with ease. A neck on the fence to the 8 ball, 1 length Royal Descent. A neck to Mini Band, a length and a half back then to Raynor Bray, now tacking on a bit, and they were followed by Majestic Mission, and forget all about Perestroika into the straight to get the bell. 1 lap to go, about 755 metres to run in the final event at Maitland, and French Fortune doing it nicely in front. It leads by about 3 parts of a length on Sir Christopher. Dr. Soki with ease, wide out Majestic Mission. Down on the rail was the 8 ball in Mini Band. Now followed then by the next in the event was Royal Descent, and then Raynor Bray and Perestroika at Need a Miracle as they run down the back and go towards the 400, and the leader travelling well, French Fortune. Over on the outside, looming up now was Dr. Soki, and also coming into the picture was Majestic Mission. Sir Christopher giving ground. The 8 ball on the rail, they were followed by Mini Band, and then Raynor Bray, they were followed by Royal Descent giving ground as they straighten for the run in, and down the side they go, and French Fortune in front. Over on the outside is Majestic Mission. On the fences, Dr. Soki about to be extricated by Brian Hazen, come out after the leader. Here's a race and a half as they come into the straight, and the leader on the inside, French Fortune, the 8 ball, and down the outside, Dr. Soki, French Fortune. Dr. Soki lunging on the line, and Doctor wins it. Dr. Soki beat French Fortune, a neck away third. Was the 8 ball, followed home by Mini Band with these, and then Majestic Mission followed then by Raynor Bray, Sir Christopher, Royal Descent, and Perestroika Absolutes.
152 on the certainty beaten, the horse that became snookered with about 100 metres to go, the 8 ball. Albion Park race 7, and it's number 1 Tolamachi at 12 to 1, 2 Serendipity Grant at odds of 1 to 2, 3 Harley O'Quinn at 12 to 1, number 4 Predecessor showing 12 to 1, 110 to 1 for Noble Duke, number 5. 6 is Carmen's Choice at 25s. 20s for Charming Night, number 7. Number 8 is Abel Low Bill at 7 to 1. 70s about Supreme Trust, number 9. And the bottom 2 aren't really considered.
All right, Carl, congratulations on tonight's win, and perhaps Fraggle Rock can make it 2 in a row in the Trotters into Dominion.
Thanks, Terry. Racing Albion Park.
Wide Abel O'Bell is charging down the outside, looking for the lead. And after travelling about 300 metres and driving to the front is Noble Duke. Noble Duke cleared by a half length on Abel O'Bell. Predecessor settling down in 3rd place. They're followed by Telemache on the fence, Carmen's Choice on the outside, Serendipity Grant in centre field, then Supreme Trust. From Manapa, Charming Night drifting back to be 3rd last from Evergreen Lass and Harley O'Quinn, restrained from that wide draw back at the rear of the field. Abel O'Bell worked to the front, heading towards the 1600. It's Abel O'Bell clear by 2 lengths on Noble Duke. 1 length away, 3rd is Carmen's Choice, the first one to face the breeze. 36.4 the lead time. Predecessor locked away in 4th place on the fence, and Serendipity Grant, the favourite, is midfield and tracking forward nicely. Then Telemache. Harley O'Quinn is being set alight out 3 wide. He's dashing up towards the lead. Manapa in midfield on the outside. A length and a half to Charming Night from Supreme Trust, and Evergreen Lass is 1 length behind them at the rear. At the 1200, Abel O'Bell in front, clear by 1 length on Harley O'Quinn out 3 wide, and Carmen's Choice restrained to receive cover now. Noble Duke is next on the fence. Harley O'Quinn finds the fence behind the leader Abel O'Bell. 32.5 for the first quarter of the mile. As they move past the winning post with just short of 1,000 metres to pace, Abel O'Bell in front by 1 length on Carmen's Choice. Harley O'Quinn now on the fence in 3rd place, and Serendipity Grant is 3 wide, starting a fast run, the favourite. Banapa is tracking forward behind Serendipity Grant, trouble back in the field. Telemache copped the check and galloped back to the rear. Noble Duke in centre field from Charming Night. Then Predecessor, Supreme Trust and Evergreen Lass. second quarter in 32.4. Down the back, 600 from home. Able O'Bell in front by 3 parts of a length on Serendipity Grant. The favourite cruising up on the outside. Harley O'Quinn in third place from Carmen's Choice. Manapa Noble Duke. Then Charming Knight 3 deep from Predecessor. Supreme Trust second last, and Evergreen Lass back at the rear. 300 from home. LaFoe said go on the favourite, and Serendipity Grant loomed up on the outside of Able O'Bell. They round the home turn together with Serendipity Grant doing much the better. The favourite flattens 1 length in front of Able O'Bell. Harley O'Quinn moves into third place from Carmen's Choice, but away goes the favourite. Serendipity Grant 10 metres in front. Harley O'Quinn moves into second place from Able O'Bell, but it's an easy win to the favourite. Serendipity Grant by about 15 metres. Second, Harley O'Quinn. Third home, Able O'Bell. Then Manapa, followed in by Supreme Trust, Charming Knight. Next in Evergreen Lass, Predecessor, Carmen's Choice, Noble Duke. And a long last was Tolomache.
Thanks, Damien. 238 race number 7, the favourite, Far Too Good, Serendipity Grant. Globe Derby.
Hanover from 4, not normally a lot of gate speed, no exception tonight. Delmont led away quickly, as was Double Barrel. They're notorious early speedsters, and Romeo Chapel trying to kick up on the inside. But the other two will clear Romeo Chapel, who Lisa Justice immediately comes off the rail. Kawartha Hanover is behind him. Further back in the field then came Strathlod and Adios, who goes to the inside. Milepost as well out of it. Last of all, Mercenary Wizard, I should say, and making an error is Van Alto. Delmont Lad leads them into the back. Second, Double Barrel. Third, Romeo Chapel. Now she's on the rail. She was thinking about coming off the fence. She does so now as Kawartha Hanover is going around them. Getting up now to be 3 back the fence, Strathlod and Adios. Further back to Milepost, Mercenary Wizard. And after that error about 15 metres away, last of all, quickly tacking on, in fact, was Van Alto. Delmont Lad's not going quickly as they come off the back straight. In second place up at the leader's wheel was Kawartha Hanover. He doesn't mind racing that way, though. He's fairly tough. The inside there was Double Barrel. Romeo Chapel the outside. Further back, Milepost around Strathlod and Adios. And Mercenary Wizard is the joint tail ender with Van Alto. They're in the home straight, the first quarter in 32.6. And the leader is still Delmont Lad. Travelling very well on the outside was the fave Kawartha Hanover as they're speeding up now. Behind the leader, Double Barrel's had a nice run. Romeo Chapel's just lost the back of the favourite for the moment. Strathlod and Adios down on the inside. Then Milepost. They'll run a pretty quick last half here, I'd imagine. And Van Alto is inside of Mercenary Wizard. Going towards the back straight at the 600. The second quarter was only 32.2. And Delmont Lad on top has had a good run. Leads 3 metres to Kawartha Hanover, and it's developed into a sprint home. On the inside, Double Barrel. Then Romeo Chapel sticking on. Further back, Milepost. Mercenary Wizard in front of them on the inside. Strathlod and Adios, and last of all Van Alto. They're inside the last 400. The leader is Delmont Lad, but now applying the pressure on the outside. Kawartha Hanover draws level with Delmont Lad. They've got 8 metres on Double Barrel, Romeo Chapel, Milepost, and then Strathlod and Adios. A race in 2 on the home turn. The inside Delmont Lad, the outside Kawartha Hanover. Clear of Romeo Chapel around the outside of Double Barrel in the straight. Delmont Lad joined now and headed off on the outside by Kawartha Hanover. Romeo Chapel running on. Delmont Lad fighting back, but Kawartha Hanover's just a little too strong, and Kawartha Hanover outsprinted Delmont Lad the last lap. Third was Romeo Chapel, then Milepost. In behind those, Double Barrel, followed in by Mercenary Wizard, Strathlod and Adios, and last home was Van Alto. 2:15.8 the gross time. 2:15.8, and that's going to be just outside 2-1, and it did develop into a real...
Middle best out, Angel Eagle, Trojan Floss and Fancy Nip away okay, crossing from the wide alley. Sparkling Fox into second position. Settling down, Trojan Floss is the leader, second Sparkling Fox, and 2 away, third Fancy Nip. They were followed by Bobby Lennon getting through, so is the favourite Hidden Forest on the inside, and then 4 lengths Lobster Joe and Angel Eagle is out to last. Trojan Floss shows the way, Sparkling Fox second, and here's the fave Hidden Forest has got the rail split now, and they're out by 4 lengths to Bobby Lennon, followed by Fancy Nip, and further back Lobster Joe and Angel Eagle. Hidden Forest dash clear on the home corner, leads by 6 lengths. Sparkling Fox is second and running on Bobby Lennon, but it is all the fave Hidden Forest, and Hidden Forest wins it nicely. In second position, Sparkling Fox, maybe Fancy Nip third ahead of Bobby Lennon and Lobster Joe. Next to last was Angel Eagle, and Trojan Floss got weary and finished at the tail of the field.
1-8 in a photo, possibly number 3 Fancy Nip. Thanks very much to Peter Johnson again tonight at Wentworth Park. Now updating Moonee Valley race number 8, and as we get further TAB figures through from Melbourne on race number 8.
Race 8 about to get underway, third heat of the Pacing Championship. All set for a start. They're racing. Level Advice in the centre away very quickly. He's trying to head off Smooth Genghis early. He looks like doing so. Just in behind them, So Go third. The outsiders on parade. Amendment the outside. Westburn Grant settles down about sixth and one off the rail. On his outsiders, Blossom Lady, followed by Witch Melody, Imprimatur, and Master Musician is last. On the turn, the leader, Level Advice by 6 metres. Smooth Genghis behind the leader, So Go third. 3 widers on parade, trailed up by Blossom Lady. Witch Melody back on the rail. Westburn Grant the centre as Blossom Lady pulls out on the back of On Parade, who travels up without cover. In turn now, Master Musician. He's set alight from last 2 circuits out. Westburn Grant biding his time third last, 8 metres to Imprimatur. And Amendment dropped out to the tail. Out of the straight they race towards the 1700. In front is Level Advice by 4 metres. 2 on the outside, Blossom Lady. Out 3 wide is Master Musician. The leader's back is Smooth Genghis, followed by On Parade. On the rail and 3 back is Witch Melody. Lead time down the back, 56.3. 2 metres away, On Parade. Works up on the outside, trailed up by So Go. Then Amendment, followed by Westburn Grant. Down the back inside the 1400. He's second last, about 25 metres off the lead. And 6 metres away is Imprimatur. Travelling off the top turn once again, the leader is Level Advice at the lap and a quarter by 4 metres. 2 on the outside, Master Musician. Travelling third, the leader's back is Smooth Genghis. 4th on the outside, Blossom Lady. A neck away, 5th on the rail is Witch Melody. Then On Parade, 2 metres away. And travelling 3 back on the outside. First quarter in 31.7. Amendment back on the rail. Here is Westburn Grant now. From second last, he's letting loose at the 1,000 metres, making ground. 4 metres away back in the field is So Go, and 5 metres away Imprimatur. They've got a lap to go now towards the 900 they race. Level Advice in front, but zooming up on the outsiders, Westburn Grant. He works up within a metre. Travelling third, the leader's back is Smooth Genghis. 4th on the outsiders, Master Musician. Second quarter in 30.9. Out of the straight they race towards the 650. Travelling 5th on the inside, Witch Melody. A neck away on the outside, Blossom Lady, followed by On Parade. Then Amendment. Second last is So Go, and 4 metres to Imprimatur. Down the back inside the 500 they race. Level Advice. He leads Westburn Grant by a metre. He's got a kick up his sleeve though. Blossom Lady pulls out now 3 wide around Master Musician. The leader's back is Smooth Genghis. On Parade under the whip now pulls to the outside. Amendment's under pressure. Then Witch Melody. So Go still second last, and last is Imprimatur. Third quarter 29.4 around the turn. 220 metres out. Level Advice shaken up a metre in front. Westburn Grant on the outsiders trying to pick him up, followed by Smooth Genghis, and getting out as Master Musician. At the 100 they Level Advice. Oh, by golly, he's much improved. He's pulling out plenty. He's pulling out enough, and he gets there. Level Advice wins a metre and a half to Westburn Grant. Third, Smooth Genghis. Close up, Master Musician, Witch Melody. Then Blossom Lady, Imprimatur. Amendment back in behind them. So Go didn't fire. He's run second last, and last in was On Parade. Level Advice, much improved. Number 5 wins the third heat of the Pacing Championship. All the way victory to number 5, Level Advice, driven by Andrew Peace.
The 75 almost set for a start. Nicoren in the club colours will miss it by about 8 lengths. Racing now, Dominance came out very quickly and showing great speed shortly after the start is Looney Foot. Airport Boy is third on, settling down from El Page and Allegro Queen, who began nicely. Miss Jewel in centre field from Fair Dinkum. A break to Armada Miss from Crown the Victor. And Nicoren, who is slowly away, 8 lengths behind them at the rear of the field. At the 1700, Dominance had superior speed and went to the front by a half length on Airport Boy. A break of 2 lengths to Looney Foot on the outside of El Page. 1.5 lengths to Allegro Queen, who's covering up Fair Dinkum. Miss Jewel is 7th on, settling down from Armada Miss. 2 lengths to Crown the Victor. And 5 off last is Nicoren. Lead time an even 36, and Dominance leads by a neck on Airport Boy, who's not giving this leader a great deal of peace in front. 1.5 lengths to Looney Foot. 1 length away El Page in 4th place from Allegro Queen. 1 by 2 on the running line. Fair Dinkum 6th defence from Miss Jewel. Then Armada Miss, who is 3rd last on the outside of Crown the Victor. And Nicoren now tacks on at the rear. Inside the 1200, they square to get the bell. And Dominance brings them down the straight just in front of Airport Boy. 31.5 for the first quarter. Looney Foot having a nice run in 3rd place. El Page is 4th on the fence. Then Allegro Queen from Fair Dinkum and Miss Jewel on the outside, but in the running line. A length and a half to Armada Miss, third last, covering up Crown the Victor. And still last is Nicaren as they make the turn out of the straight. At the 800 metres mark, dominance in front by a neck on Airport Boy. In third place is Looney Foot. Starting a quick bit, Allegro Queen out 3 wide. L Page is on the fence. Miss Jewel is going forward, but 4 wide. Between runners, Fair Dinkum. Armada Miss is very wide from Crown the Victor, and last is Nicaren. 30.8 for the second quarter. At the 500, Airport Boy again joins dominance. Allegro Queen is in third place, but going forward quickly. And there goes Miss Jewel right around them to join them at the 400. Miss Jewel quickly went to Airport Boy.